grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now today, we are back with another stacked daily market update. I don't think there's any days where we don't have stacked daily market updates. And by stacked, I mean there's going to be a lot of valuable information in this video. Make sure you're watching till the end. We're going to end off with an amazing clip of a dude predicting in 1999 exactly what's happening right now. All right, so hopping straight into it here, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that you are following me on Twitter right there, MASONVERSLUIS on Twitter. That's also my Instagram username. And then one other thing before we get started, make sure you click the top link in the description and enter your email right here. Okay, submit your email right here to join the #1 greatest community on planet Earth. And there may be some I know for sure, actually, there will be some interesting stuff hitting your email from that. Obviously, I'm not going to spam you with anything stupid. It's going to be valuable stuff. Let's hop into the market here. $21,000 Bitcoin, $21,146. Down 1.19% in 24 hours. We have Ethereum holding that 1,300 level right there, which I do love to see. I want it to get back to 1,500. Although, you know, it is, when you buy ETH, it does feel like you're getting a smaller amount, obviously, because it's more expensive. XRP at 35 cents right there. Cardano 45 cents. You know, let's see, the biggest gainer today is Ethereum Classic. This is probably in anticipation of the Ethereum merge, right? And these are all the people who want it to stay proof of work, betting on that a lot of people will move to Ethereum Classic and it's going to get that big volume spike. We're at $1.1 billion of volume on Ethereum Classic right there. Lido DAO, we saw this yesterday. It's up 158% in 7 days. Absolutely absurd. One of the crazy things in a bear market, the best form of marketing is to get your coin onto the top 100 and get it in the green. Do whatever you can to make your coin green. And see, this is getting all this free promo. Like, this has definitely picked up at least like 250 to 500 holders just off it pumping 158% in 7 days. Unique little marketing tip right there for anybody who runs their own token. As we can see, these are the bubbles today. Quant is down 4%. We're going to talk about that in a second. But this is what the bubbles are looking like zoomed out. We have ApeCoin at $5 right there. BTC still looking pretty standard. I'm assuming this is going to come right back down to 20,000, bro. Right back down to 19,000. That is my prediction. Could not care less what it does. However, we do have a couple things with Bitcoin right here. So the BitMEX founder, Arthur Hayes, has updated his Bitcoin forecast. He predicts the Fed will be forced to print trillions of dollars. Okay, so he's updated his forecast. This guy is somebody who a lot of people pay attention to. And he's saying, with more fiat liquidity sloshing through the system, risk assets, which include cryptocurrencies, will find their bottom and quickly begin to recover as investors discover that the central bank financial asset market put has been activated. Okay, so he thinks they're going to bottom, Bitcoin is going to bottom out and quickly recover because of the Federal Reserve injecting trillions of dollars. Very good perspective right there. This is another interesting thing with Bitcoin right here, talking about proof of work and proof of stake being crypto versions of fossil fuel cars and electric vehicles. And this is from a European central bank report. And the worrying or the scary thing right here is that they are looking to ban proof of work mining by 2025. So they have a new target date of 2025. And they tried to do this with those MiCA laws, right? The MiCA laws. They tried to do it now, but it didn't work. It didn't get through. So they're aiming by 2025 to actually, as their target date for that, which scares me because clearly they are taking it more serious. If they've moved that date further, they're going to cause a bunch of problems to make that look like the best solution in 2025. Do you see what I'm saying? They play 5D chess. This is the 5D chess. By 2025, there's going to be a shitload of environmental problems and proof of work problems, so that in 2025, when they vote on these laws and try to get them passed, it seems like an obvious solution to ban proof of work mining. Do I support banning proof of work mining? I don't really care, to be honest. I just know that cryptos like XRP, Hbar, Algorand, Stellar, Ethereum, once Ethereum moves to proof of stake, are going to be the ones that take the forefront over proof of work coins. Proof of work barely works. Proof of work doesn't work in some cases, right? And we're going to get Charles Hoskinson in a second to explain that, why it's horrible. But yeah, the European Central Bank trying to ban this. You will see this agenda being pushed a lot. We have changed the code. You guys need to pay attention to this Twitter account right here. Change the code at Cleanup Bitcoin, okay? Now, these people want to change the code and not the climate. So they want to literally change the Bitcoin code instead of changing the climate. Now, just think very objectively right now. Drop your emotions and think objectively. If we can change the code of a cryptocurrency and favor the climate and favor our environment, why wouldn't we do that? Interesting, right? Or we can use something else instead of Bitcoin. Why wouldn't we do that? That's more sustainable. So just really objectively think about it. It is a scary movement. This is funded by Chris Larson, working in conjunction with Greenpeace and EWG. Keep your eye on that. Now, 2-minute clip. We need to watch this. Charles Hoskinson says Michael Saylor's head is all effed up and screwed up after claiming Cardano is a security. Michael Saylor has claimed that Cardano is a security. Take a watch at Charles Hoskinson, his response to that.
What are your thoughts on Saylor claiming Cardano as a security? Well, Mike Saylor is the Tom Vase of this cycle of, everybody's scamming. Even it has this reward serum. It's like Bitcoin is the way. So now we've got Mike Saylor. It's like Bitcoin is the way. Again, it doesn't do anything real. I can't build a centralized power grid. I can't build a centralized telecommunications company. I can't build a centralized computer. I have no identity solution. It's not programmable, so I don't have dApps and DeFi. I can't even issue an asset, so I have no NFTs, right? It's all outside.
So literally listing all the shitty things about Bitcoin, the stuff that you can't do on Bitcoin. And then watch what he proceeds to say right here.
Right? It's all outside that. But don't worry, Layer 2 protocols are highly centralized will somehow solve all this.
So he's saying that the Bitcoin maxis say that shit like Stacks. Now he's taking a dig at Stacks right here. Okay? Stacks is a coin. I used to actually do paid promotion for Stacks. He's taking a dig at Stacks right here. Hold on. 1 second, folks. Hold on. Where's my charger at? Where's my charger at? Hold up, folks. I do not want my laptop to die in the middle of the video. This is ghetto Victoria setup. I'm in Victoria, by the way. If you're paying attention on Instagram, you would see I'm in Victoria, BC. But this coin right here, Stacks, okay? 39 cents. This is basically a Bitcoin layer 2, right? This is like built on Bitcoin, but it's highly centralized, way more than Bitcoin. And they're trying to do Bitcoin DeFi and NFTs and stuff like that. So he's taking a dig at that right here. Let's keep watching.
Great. So that's great. It's the best thing ever, and it's the magical, and who cares about the mining and all this? Everything else is scam, and everything else is security. Nobody controls it. It's completely decentralized, far more than Bitcoin. Has more use and utility. People buy the token not to speculate, which is the only thing they can do with Bitcoin. They buy the token to use it for stuff, I don't know, medical records and whatever the hell else they're doing.
So he is still lying here. So Charles tends to tell the truth, but he is still lying right here. Okay, 95% of people buy Cardano because they think the value is going to go up. 95%, bro. Come on. Like, don't lie about that. 96 or 7, maybe even 98% of people who hold Cardano are holding it because they think the value is going to go up. Okay, so he is lying to an extent there, but Cardano does have real use cases, and people do buy it to actually use it.
Because of its real life utility, But that's a security. But the thing that you only thing you can do is speculate on is not. I think Mike's head is all fucked up and screwed up. It's just one of those cases where he's dick deep, full dick in with Bitcoin, and so it's got to work. If it doesn't work the way he hopes, he goes bankrupt. So I don't pay him.
If it doesn't work for Michael, he's going bankrupt,
and I don't
bro.
think it's a productive conversation at all.
Pretty dang crazy that he is coming at Saylor that hard there. I wanted to show you something. Some evidence that Cardano is not a security is that all of their ICO, the Cardano ICO, had taken place mostly in Japan back in 2015. Okay, so Charles might have tried to avoid, or the Cardano team might have tried to avoid being a security by doing their ICO in Japan and not the USA. So when the SEC looks for people to sue, they might not look at Cardano because they can't even sue them because the ICO was in Japan. Very interesting right there. As for the ETH price, we did have the Shadow Fork 9 going live on July 14. This is in anticipation of the merge right here. The 9th Shadow Fork assessed the feasibility of the updates and releases brought on by the Sepolia hard fork testnet, which successfully switched to proof of stake on July 6th. Okay. That is some of the reason why ETH is pumping in anticipation for this merge. Talking a little bit about XYO right here. XYO has a network of over 4 million nodes, folks, making it easily one of the largest node networks ever built. But 4 million is just easy to say, difficult to envision. So let's visualize just how big that number is. And then they proceed to show us a bunch of galaxies that are 4 million light years away. And then also some cities that have 4 million people. So XYO, I am still bullish on XYO, folks. It's at 0.006. My initial entry on this was 0.003 or 0.002. This thing went all the way up to 8 cents, I believe. At one point, it was at 8 cents. And I did make a 30x on my money on this. I really did. And a lot of you guys did too. And this is right back in that accumulation range, bro. This is the same thing I wanted to show you with Hbar today. Dude, this is like buying territory, in my opinion. If you know that you're going to hold, this is buying opportunity, bro. Because you could get in right here and then just hold until it's up. Because it will get back up into these ranges and you will be in profit. It's very simple to do. Little 37-second clip about Songbird right here and why, as an XRP holder, you should have Songbird in your portfolio. Take a watch.
A test layer. Once Songbird can be used for governance as a governance tool for these other assets, for whatever it might be, it could be really lucrative to really hold on to some Songbird, because in the future the demand for that could skyrocket. Because like I said, guys, we're talking about a governance tool for something like a FXRP. That's huge. Get what I'm saying? Because obviously, I mean, XRP is the number one digital currency that's been created, period. Okay? There's a lot of other...
So he's basically saying SGB will become a governance for that. Why does SGB have the flare logo? I don't like that. But SGB is currently at 2 cents. Now, this thing went ham. Like, this was at 50 cents. I bought this at 50 cents. And now we have clearly, dude, this is just where you can stack insane amounts of this. Like, let's take a look. If you spent 1,000, right? It's probably pretty easy math, but just for accuracy's sake, we're going to still do it on here, right? If you spent $1,000, you get 37,924 Songbird, right? You spend 10K, you can load up on almost 400,000 Songbird. Pretty insane potential for gains right there. SGB, definitely bullish. I do hold it. Quant is the key, is basically reminding us that if Quant gets to the market cap of XRP, we would literally be, you could turn, what did he say? If Quant were to achieve the same market cap as XRP, if XRP were to 10x, the price of Quant would increase 122x to $12,000, right? And if you just had 1K in there, that's 122 million, or 122,000, sorry. But the point here he's trying to make is that it's not too expensive to buy Quant. It's not too expensive. And I actually tweeted that out right here. As a person who knows that quant will end up being 4 figures or higher, it is never too late to buy quant. Of course, until it's above 4 figures. However, this also requires you to be able to hold for a very long time, especially through the terrible price action sometimes. Okay, so if you know you're able to hold for a very long time, feel free to buy quant at any price, bro. Any price. Now we've got one little article right here, and then the internet prediction clip, and then we do have a sponsor at the end of this video. This is debunking the "I smell a liquidity crisis" narrative for Coinbase. Okay, and John Deaton has a tweet here. So basically, there's been rumors of Coinbase going bankrupt, right? There's been rumors, leaked emails saying that there's a liquidity crisis, all this stuff. Big FUD around Coinbase right now. And they stopped their affiliate program, right? So John Deaton says the reason is obvious. A Coinbase bankruptcy would set the crypto industry back 5 years or more. I agree. The public perception of crypto being a scam would grow exponentially. Instead of smart and tailored regulation, we would likely get oppressive regulations. This is a fact. We need to avoid this at all costs, as he says right here, because if depositors lost all or part of their money in crypto, we simply cannot overestimate the fallout. Now, the unfortunate thing is I do see a path in my brain where something even horrible, or if that's a word, even more horrible than what's already happened with Terra, Celsius, what was that? Voyager, all of these, right? I see something even more horrible happening. I see there is a path where something as big as Coinbase crumbles. And then we get what he says right here, oppressive regulations and regulated exchanges. And that is exactly when you're going to want to be invested in LCX, right? LCX, regulated exchange, working with the World Economic Forum. That's when you're going to be wanting to be invested in XRP and Ripple. That's going to be when you want to invest in or be on the lookout for the bullish exchange, right? Bullish exchange, fully regulated. That's when you're going to want to be in INX, right? You're going to want to be in INX. You're going to be wanting to pay attention to bullish exchange by Peter Thiel and all the institutions. This is when you're going to be wanting to pay attention to those. Okay, so I do see a path that happens. Hopefully it doesn't have to go that route. But if it does, oh my goodness, will it be chaos. Now, the final clip we have, 48-second clip. I believe this guy's name is Junior Soprano or not. I'm not sure who this guy actually is. Hayek, maybe his name is. I'm not sure. They don't have his name on here. But he's going to talk about how the internet has revolutionized the earth, and what we're doing right now is the second phase of it. Take a look at this.
The internet is going to make it very difficult to collect taxes on services of all kinds. After all, you can complete these transactions in cyberspace, not on the ground.
So listen closely to what he said there.
The internet is going to make it very difficult to collect taxes on services of all kinds.
The internet is going to make it difficult to collect taxes. Keep that in mind.
Cyberspace, not on the ground. Computer companies now are getting their programming done in India. I doubt that anybody's paying any taxes on any of that. So I think that the internet is going to be one of the major forces for reducing the role of government. The one thing that's missing, but that will soon be developed, is a reliable e-cash, a method whereby on the internet you can transfer funds from A to B without A knowing B or B knowing A.
Insane. So he's literally predicting a reliable e-cash, right? But keep in mind what the heck he just said. You can send from A to B without knowing who A and B are. Public blockchain is the opposite of that. You can see who A and B are. You can see, and it will be KYC'd, and they've basically got everybody already. But this is absolute facts right here. What was I gonna say? So it looks like the internet was an actual chess move against government, but it looks like blockchain and crypto is their chess move back to us almost, right? Because now it's not going to be hard to collect taxes on the internet, because if they put everything on the blockchain, they can run it through an AI, they can click one button and calculate all of your transactions in like a big web. You could imagine like a big like tree of transactions, like, right? All of your transactions, all your wallets connected and stuff with your name on it. And they will be able to, the name thing is going to be done through KYC and stuff like that, right? And just connecting other data to your name or to your wallet addresses. So they're going to make it easy to collect taxes on the blockchain. However, we do have privacy coins that have came through. Like, it's very interesting what's going on, dude. So we do have a sponsor for today's video. This is 1AMD. This is a freedom of speech token. Okay, recently released public token, operates on the BNB chain, and aims to help you regain your voice while defending your right to free speech. They have their white paper right here. This is the first free speech token that I've ever seen. I believe it's the only one that exists. This is a freedom of speech token. Also, fair warning, right? We are in a bear market. This is a sponsored video or a sponsored segment right here. Make sure you do your own research. Go read their white paper, which I'm on right now, Safeguarding Speech in the Digital World. Basically, they value free speech to the max, to the maximum. They have these three platforms, Parhesia, I believe is how you say it, Agora, and Rostra. So the Parhesia is an online crowdfunding platform for those who have suffered from free speech bans. Okay, so that's their crowdfunding platform, and then they have an online marketplace, which is, so basically anyone who's affected by freedom of speech bans can hop on these platforms and use, that's the token use of 1AMD token, is that these platforms use that, and it's, you know, it can't be censored and it can't be banned. And then they have Rostra, which is a social media platform where you can turn your posts into NFTs. So that's their white paper right there. Only 10 pages, you know, pretty easy read through. You can also go give their website a read through. Make sure you follow them on Twitter, etc. Check it out. You can see the breakdown of their token, which just went live actually. The contract address, it is on BNB, of course, as I just said. And then they also do have a Telegram that you can join. We will play this little clip, and then we will end off the daily market update. Take a look at this 30-second clip of the 1AMD token here.
Free Speech Token will be safeguarding speech in a digital world with 3 projects attached. Hbar, an online crowdfunding platform.
So 3 projects attached. It's a pretty hefty mission, right?
Agora, a marketplace for targets of speech bans to list their products and services for sale. Rostra, a social media platform for users to connect and share their thoughts and turn posts into NFTs. Join us to free your voice.
So already you have 3 use cases right there on every single one of those platforms there. Agora, Rostra, and Parhesia. Very good that they have use cases right off the bat, right? So you guys can go and purchase the token if you would like. The pre-sale is on right now, I believe. If we click the pre-sale, right, it's on pinksale.finance right here. And you can check it out. Let's see. Pre-sale address is right there. Okay. Do not send BNB to the token address. You're going to have to connect your wallet up here. Total supply is 100 million 1AMD. Here's the breakdown of the token as well. And they have audits, of course. And go check out 1AMD. So thank you to 1AMD Freedom of Speech Token for sponsoring today's video. That is all we've got for the daily market update. Big love to all of you who've watched this. This was a long video. Is that 25 minutes we've been going? Is that real? Well, we're dropping gems on here. That is a long video, but if you made it to the end, you are a real one. Drop a comment if you made it to the end. I love every single one of you, and goodbye.